Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all keeping well. So you may have noticed the title of this video, Wednesdays wearing Dinky. Now this is a new series that I'm hoping to start. Now I'm only going to do another episode if you can help me get this video to more than 100 views. I know it can be done because I've had that done to my videos many times. Many videos have had more than 100 views. So, if you could do that, I would definitely make another episode of Wednesdays wearing Dinky. Now, this is a series where I'm going to be sitting here chatting about different things, life, things that are going on in the world, and yeah, whatever springs to mind really. And hopefully this series can be positive and encouraging and give you a chance to get to know me, what I think and stuff like that. Yeah, I did see this kind of video being done by somebody else last year, I think it was, but I did originally come up with the idea a long time ago, and I just never thought of a name, and I just didn't know if it'd be a good thing to watch. But I've enjoyed watching other people do them, so you know what, I'm going to do it. And I sought out for your suggestions on what to call this series, and very thankful for them. They were good to see and good to have your involvement. And we came up with Wednesdays wearing Dinky. So, you know, it's going to be on a Wednesday, this is uploaded, and it's what I'm wearing on my face. Basically everything. It is not a tutorial, I will say that. It's just me doing my makeup. There'll be different things, I'm sure of it. Let's crack on with this video, shall we? So this is the very first one of this series. Now, I do hope that you'll enjoy watching this video, and I'm sure it's going to be just as much fun for me to film it. I'm just going to do an everyday makeup look that I've been doing for the last couple of months. I do change colours, like shades, every now and then, depending on what I'm wearing and what I'm feeling. So I'm just going to do it just like any other time. Now, my makeup products do change a little bit through the day and at night time. And I'm sorry for any background noise, that is Pixie running about like a mad hatter. So I'm not going to be talking about the products there. I'm going to be talking about other things. Let's get into this. I do have a mirror here, so if you see me kind of looking down a little bit, that's why. Let's start off with doing my eye makeup. And I do apologise about Pixie. Pixie! Stop it! You're a cat, not a monkey. Yeah, I've been wanting to do one of these kind of series for quite a long time. And then last year I seen somebody else doing it, and it kind of made me think, oh well, people are going to think I'm copying off them, so I kind of left it for a while. And I do want to thank the people who put forward suggestions for this series name. Thank you very much. It was nice to see people getting involved. So as this is the very first one of this series, I'm going to introduce a little bit about myself. So as you know, I'm Kay, but I'm also called Dinky, that's my nickname. And it has been for a very long time. I'm just using the Nikki Lily palette. Yeah, I'm in my mid to late 30s, so slowly creeping towards the 40s, which is crazy. I'm thankful to be alive, and every birthday that I get, to celebrate is a wonderful feeling. Because time's precious, isn't it? Like I said, this is not a tutorial, this is just me chatting while I'm doing the makeup. We are living in a small working class town, which I love. I went to mainstream school all the way through, and then when I left school I went to a specialist residential college in Lancaster for 3 years. So that was when I was 16, which is a very, very exciting time. Very surreal. Unless you're there, no truly understand what it was really like. Very challenging at times, not in the academic way, because it wasn't challenging academically. But it was challenging in dealing with my disability, other things like that. But I loved it, and one of the friends that I made there, Lisa, she's one of my best friends. And I do miss her because she lives in Liverpool, but you know, she's doing amazing, doing all sorts of different things, and I'm proud of her. Well, I've always been proud of her. And the fact that we're still, you know, really like best friends to this day, you know, it shows what a special place Beaumont was. And then I left 4 months and came back home, and I went to my local sixth form college, and I did GCSEs and A-levels, and although it was difficult because obviously it was time constrained, but I had a wonderful team of learning support ladies who I got to know very well. They got to know me very well. I received 2 awards, one across the county and one in college, which I'm very proud of, for overcoming challenges and barriers in further education. And then from there I applied to go to university to do journalism degree. We tried to make it so that I could do it, but in the end it just proved that they couldn't get enough support for me for like living side of things. It wasn't the academic side because they were able to provide support for that side, but it's the essentially living side that I couldn't get enough hours. In the end, we'd be deferred for a year because we wanted to try and see if there's any way, but there's just no way. And they were very, very understanding, and they were good for me really in the university. And I was gutted because it was a smallish place. It was actually the old arts college in Carlisle, but everyone was really, really friendly and chatty, and I just liked the vibe I got there when I went there. But anyway, that didn't come through. So the following summer, I thought about doing criminology at my local college, just like an open access college course, because I kind of decided, right, actual university is not for me now. I tried it and it just wasn't really working out for me. I applied and I got an interview to do this criminology open access college course. And in the interview, the man had been looking through my CV, and he decided that I was too advanced for this course, so therefore he put me forward to do a degree course, which was a bit like okay, and he explained which course it'd be, and it'd be the combined honours in the social sciences, which would be criminology, sociology and psychology. I was like, okay, yeah, okay. Give me a few minutes to think about it, and he explained, well, for the first year, 2 years, you'll be doing it all here, but then he kind of said the second or third year, you'd have to go to Preston 1 day a week or something like that. So I was like, oh, okay. But, I'm sure we'll sort it out when it comes to the time. And I accepted. So I said, right, okay, well, we'll get in touch with what this timetable, when your induction day is going to be and everything now. So just get yourself ready and we'll be in touch. So a few months passed, and it's a time like September. I think it was September, and I'd got everything ready, like course supplies and myself mentally prepared, and I still hadn't heard. I got in touch with them, and then they told me that it had been suspended. I was like, oh, okay, well, how come they didn't tell me? They kind of didn't really have an answer for that. But I was really annoyed. Well, what could you do? The lady on the phone did apologise. It was still annoying though, isn't it? So I thought, you know what, further education is definitely not for me. And just thought, I'm going to take some time out, just enjoy myself for a bit. Because I had surgery in 2007, I think it was, on my hand. And that was quite a difficult year, recovering from that. A bit of time goes on, and I just wanted to have a bit of fun, not have to worry about colleges and courses and stuff like that. I found this online writing course, and it was a bit expensive. And I started doing it, and I was getting good feedback. But the assignments were getting quite repetitive, and I was struggling to do it by myself without the support from learning support people. And in the end, I thought, you know what, I'm not really getting very far with this on my own. My auntie tried to help me, but it just wasn't the same, and you just know, don't you, when something's not right, and you're thinking, right, I tried. So I'm just going to do my continuing. So I did a few workshops at my local film and media place, which was good. I started going to a craft club, so I was starting to get a little bit busy, and I decided, after a very, very long time of not having any contact with anybody with EDS all my life because it's seen as a rare disease, and I finally become acquainted with people online with EDS and discovered that there's not 1, 2, 3 charities, but one mainly for EDS in this country, which is a charity that I support now. So any fundraising that I do goes towards that. And I go to a fun day thing at Carlisle. I went with my sister, which was a fun day. The first time I ever met anybody else with EDS. Didn't know what to expect, but people were really friendly and it was nice. And I started off, I decided that I would start doing awareness work and fundraising for the charity. So this was like early 2013, so literally really early. But before that, so late 2012, I decided I wanted to have like a family fun day event. And me and the support worker that I had at the time, I started having discussions about it. And through one of these workshops that I did, I met a lady who had contacts with people and businesses and stuff. And we were starting to talk about venues and everything. So things were looking great in that aspect. I just used an A1 3D matte brush. Highlighter, I'm just going to use a Fenty lightning dust for highlighter. I like highlighter. I love it. If you can find the bush, right in the bottom. Anyway, so we were thinking like April, like Easter to Whit Week, somewhere between them. And Whit Week's like my birthday week, so it's the end of May. So any time between Easter and then would be perfect. And we were looking at venues that had like indoor and outdoor, because you know when you're in Britain you can't predict the weather, can we? And that's why I went to indoor outdoor place. I even suggested a place next door to me, but it's only quite a small place. So comes February 2013 and I start being ill, and I got took to hospital. I got kept in for a week, and then a few weeks later I went to Manchester to see a concert. I think it was Girls Aloud, I think. And then a few weeks later I got took back into hospital with the same symptoms, gastroenteritis, but I was always critical. That's how ill I was. Worst time, like the worst ever feeling sick. So when I get sick, basically. Not much fun really. So that squashed any chance of doing a fundraising event. It took me probably about a year to really fully recover from, being in hospital twice and travelling to a concert. The concert was really good. When I look at pictures, I do feel a bit sad because I look gone and just, you just duck yourself. Just using a City Escape by Avon for the eyeliner. But after that, I had craft stalls that I had, and we did a charity charity walk. Started doing a lot of awareness work online, and I got picked up in the local newspaper. I keep doing that lately. Don't know why I keep doing that. I think it's this brush. I need to get a new eyeliner brush. I keep forgetting. Yeah, I had my own film screening at the local film and media place, which is really cool. But because it was for the day, it didn't do as well as what it could have done at night time. But I was very excited and nervous. Very excited though. And I started selling my own merchandise, which if you go on www.worldofdinky.co.uk, you will see there. You'll also see my blog there as well. But my merchandise sells all sorts, like cushions, phone covers, t-shirts, skirts, hair scrunchies, jigsaws, mouse mats. Go and have a look and see what you fancy. And from every order that I receive, I donate a small percentage to the charity. There's that done. Just need to sort out that at the end. Using the Avon Pro Light Lip Perfector After Dark. This is my favourite lip liner of all. And here we are today. I think we're stronger than ever with my EDS awareness work. I have 2 YouTube channels, which is not easy, but I do it. And it's fun because it keeps everything separate. This is the Revolution Velvet Kiss Lip Crayon. Velvet Kiss Lip Crayon in a vampire. I love shades like this. It makes me feel more confident. Yeah, life isn't easy, especially right now. I know I've been struggling a bit, but my makeup is the one thing that I've not had to give up. So that I'm determined to keep doing. And if I have to find ways to keep doing it, then I will. Because it's like therapy. Especially when I'm start talking to you guys. It is therapy. I enjoy it, and I just forget about it now. So just focus on what I'm doing. And this is Technic Magic Mist Illuminating Setting Spray. I actually got this. I got like a little gift set that came with. I got when I went shopping in Blackpool, I think it was. Yeah, Blackpool. Last year, and it's really nice. So it's just a nice setting spray. Yes, I've had to give up so many things like university, you know, so many dreams and goals, but that's why I'm quite adaptable. I would think of like what is it that I want to do, how can I go about doing it, and just figure out a way. It is getting harder to do things for myself, but as long as I can do my makeup, it's good. And do my YouTube videos and my EDS awareness, then makes me happy. I've written one book, but I'm kind of in the process of working out how to get it published and started working on the second one for that. Yeah, because I've always wanted to be a published writer. Hence why the journalism came into it, and when it did, but I'm glad I don't do that anymore. I do my lashes. I hate this tool, it scares me. I really like them. I kind of wish it did like small, regular, large. Not everyone has the same size feature. The mascara I'm using, Revolution Lifted Define 5D Lash Extra Dimension Mascara, just in the black. And I'm going to use another little tool in a minute. Well, not a tool as such, but it's kind of like a sneaky secret tool. Another thing about me, I live at home with my parents. I'm a cat Pixie, which I'm sure you all know that by now. In my very early 20s, I did try to live by myself in a little flat, and it was a cute little flat out the back because like I had an upstairs neighbour, and it was kind of like it was split in half. So I made my side looking really nice and pretty. Little garden chair table, put a few little plants and ornaments. Again, I couldn't get enough support to help me. Eventually, because I was staying there like between my family staying with me and my friends staying with me. But it wasn't like, because I couldn't get enough support, it was just really hard to keep doing, relying on friends and family. So I decided to move back home. It wasn't something that I really wanted, but it had to be done. And then we moved to this bungalow about 13 and a half years ago. And I love it here, I love it in this bungalow. It's so much easier, don't have to do stairs, get mascara all over. And I have an older sister, she's married, and we've got a little girl, Kira, who sits. He does all sorts, and I mean all sorts. What they all do nowadays, they all do all these different clubs and stuff. And then the little tool that I was on about, what's it called? It's by Tropic Skincare, and it's an extension for Vibers. So it's like little false lashes kind of thing, and then you do it straight to your own lashes, like that. You see the difference? So you do a coat of mascara, and then you do that. Like give like 20-30 seconds. Do it on the line. Now you can buy the mascara to go with this, which I do have, but I've just been using whatever mascara I get at the time. And then you go back to doing your mascara. I know I did get a bit there and a bit there, but I have a trick for them. Go where I are. And it's so much easier than doing fiddly little false lashes. And I'm always scared of getting the eyes glued shut together by the boy. It's a bit weird. And the last time I used false lashes, I think I've kind of accidentally pulled 3 lashes out. That's really good. Yeah, I have lots of cousins. I've got lots of aunties and uncles. When I'm not filming videos and doing EDS work, I'm reading, writing, playing The Sims, watching documentaries. I love documentaries. I'm going to do another course. I like Strictly Come Dancing. I love Coronation Street. I love got the football, which you all know. I've got a football game tonight. Barrow against Man United under 21, I think. It's for the Pizza Cup, the Papa John's. I'm not really sure what happens at the end. I'm just going along with the thing. I know a lot of people aren't really fussed about this cup because no one really understands it, but I enjoy football, so I'm gonna let that mascara dry and then just gently just scrape it off. I did do my eyebrows off camera, although I didn't really need doing that much, but that is everything. So all I need to do is physically get dressed and then go to football. I do need to message my auntie to let her know that I'm gonna head straight into the seating. Yeah, so that is a bit about me. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and as the series goes on, we'll be talking about different topics. So what things that are going on in the world, things that are going on in my life. So just basically just a chit chat and doing my makeup at the same time. Maybe one episode we could do a question and answer thing. So that's it. I do hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to give it a like, share and subscribe if you're new. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. Now see you next time. Bye. Bye.